Last week on Wayne Anderson, singer of songs, Wayne had a smaller than expected audience in Rotorua.
I close my eyes.
The Hamilton show was cancelled.
Mate, they've cancelled.
Man, that's rude.
And the Daihatsu broke down in Huntly.
Can ring my dad maybe and see if he can come out and pick me and Wayne up.
This week, back in Auckland, Orlando has been called into Sky City to discuss Wayne's upcoming gig. After the cancellation in Hamilton, Wayne and Orlando are looking forward to a big show at Sky City.
Hey, got a meeting with Barbara Lodge.
All right. You know where the office is?
I know where the
All
office
right.
is.
I'll just give her a call.
Yeah, Wayne Anderson, tell him.
All right.
Yeah, Orlando Stewart, R.E. Wayne Anderson.
Halfway across town, Wayne is at Save Mart looking at new clothes for the final gig of his national tour.
The opportunity to record the live CD at Sky City Theatre is the dream of a lifetime. It really is. It's my dream. And basically it's make or break time.
Can I sit down, Orlando? How are you?
I'm good.
Are you? Because I am very concerned about Wayne's show here, because we haven't sold any tickets.
None.
Well, 2. One here and one here.
Wayne was on Good Morning a week ago.
Well, unfortunately, obviously being on Good Morning hasn't pushed the number of ticket sales that we'd like, and I'm concerned that we're going to go ahead with an empty auditorium. But it's just looking more and more risky, and I don't want to put you and Wayne in that situation, and I don't want to put Sky City Theatre in that situation where there's no audience there.
What do I tell Wayne?
Yeah, basically what I'm looking for is a shirt that opens to, show the hairy chest and the Tom Jones medallion type of thing. It's got to be, a manly, sexy look. The trousers are going to have to be tight-fitting. I feel good in tight trousers.
I've already told the people at Elmwood Village that they could come for free.
Oh dear. Let me have a think about that, Orlando, and see if I can come up with some ideas. Okay? Maybe you could wait outside and I'll come out and see you in a minute, all right?
Hey, thank you, Barbara.
Okay.
That was awful. I'm sorry, I guess I've got to phone Wayne now and break the news, but yeah, it was emotional,
Oh, I don't quite know how I've got myself into this situation. Normally I wouldn't consider booking to people like Wayne and Orlando. There are so many people wanting to use the venue. Oh, it's a real shame. Maybe there's something I can do for them.
After making a few phone calls, Barbara finds a way for Wayne to still play Sky City. A free lunchtime concert in the lobby.
How about right here?
Live at Sky City.
Live at Sky City.
It's not the main theatre, but it is Sky City, and Barbara's plan looks like a lucky break for Orlando. However, after 30 years of setbacks, Wayne may not be so forgiving.
Mostly junk mail, mind you. Nothing wrong with a bit of junk mail. In fact, usually there's a free pizza or a free roast dinner this time. Well, that's all right, isn't it? Yeah, I got a phone call from Orlando this morning. Unfortunately, the big show that I was doing at the Sky City Theatre has been changed from the main theatre to the lobby. And that sort of set me back on my heels a little bit. But then I got to thinking about it, and I thought, well, actually there's an upside to this, because I don't have to worry about things like wheelchair access, don't have to worry about selling extra tickets. In fact, it just leaves me free to be able to do what I do best, which is just to concentrate on the singing. In fact, even more good news. Follow me, I'll show you inside. So I've got this brand new swivel chair. It's fantastic because, you can wheel, you can swivel over, it goes around, and I used to feel quite jaded in that hard little plastic chair, because often I had to move from one, I had to get up off the chair and physically go over there, whereas now, if I want to see Glenn Campbell, I can just go straight over there. In fact, it's really made my life a lot easier. I feel a lot more relaxed at the end of the day, and I think it's all due to this chair, actually. And, you know, I mean, I'm always vocalising, you know, like I'll use this, you know, to show the 3 octaves, you know, from a G to a G to a G to a G. So, G. La, 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 la. 3 octaves. Or if you want it a little bit higher, la, which is a top A. So
Coming up after the break, it's all go at the office as Wayne and Orlando put the final touches on preparations for Sky City.
That looks to be the right size. Got a choice of either wearing it or maybe tossing it into the audience like Tom Jones does.
And Wayne gets the star treatment.
And that's beautiful. I think it's a steak and mushroom by the taste of it.
A week later, Wayne's preparing for the big finale.
Yes, I'm really looking forward to the Sky City performance this afternoon because the last little bit that I've been doing was a little disappointing in some ways. Hamilton was cancelled and there were a few snags in the Rotorua and the Wellington one, and Orlando's been a little bit down about it, and so have I. So this is a great opportunity to sort of lift the spirits and get back into the swing of things, and it's a rather prestigious place to perform, the Sky City. As you can see, as a result, to sort of celebrate it, I've actually decorated the place a bit. And normally I have coloured Christmas lights, but they're a little bit dear, so instead of that I've simply put up the coloured balloons, which give a festive spirit towards the celebration.
The build-up has been a busy one for Orlando, organising merchandise in an attempt to squeeze some profits out of Wayne's free performance.
So, what are you actually doing, Orlando?
Well, it's just going through the merchandise, Wayne, working out exactly, you know, how much we should be charging for this stuff. Right. You know, the tees are made up, the badges have come through.
Yep.
And, you know, bands nowadays, it's all made in the merchandise. That's where we're going to make our money.
Sounds good.
So, yeah, I mean, what do you reckon per badge?
Well, it's not really my area. That's more your area there.
Well, I'm thinking about $2 a badge and maybe T-shirts. 15.
Well, that's fine with me.
So make it 15.
Yeah, why not?
Cool, so we'll probably keep one for you as well. What are you? You'd be a medium?
Yeah, that looks to be the right size.
So
got a choice of either wearing it or maybe tossing it into the audience like Tom Jones does.
You could do one of each. You can have one and do that. I'd quite like to keep one as well.
Where everything's sort of built up to this particular day.
I don't see how we could have done it much better. Really.
Right, yeah. Yeah, these things tend to have a way of working themselves out.
Oh, do you know when the next bus is? Oh, here we go. That'll be us.
Relaxed and confident, Wayne and Orlando catch the 472 to the Sky City lobby.
When I talked to them, they said they'd put us up in John Roll's dressing room.
Oh, right. Yeah, I've been to John Roll's dressing room before, actually. This looks good. That's beautiful. I think it's a steak and mushroom by the taste of it. Speaking about John Rolls, who I think is New Zealand's best singer and a personal friend of mine, he's got quite a good sense of humour actually, and he always jokes about different people in New Zealand. One of them is Howard Morrison. They both got OBEs, which stands for Order of the British Empire. And he said, yes, in his deep voice he said, yes. He said, I got a OBE, which stands for Order of the British Empire, but Howard's one stood for Ordinary Brown Entertainer.
Wayne?
Holy cow, who have we got here?
Gordon Mills?
I'd say so. Gee, you look fantastic.
Yeah. This is a big one, you know, and you're probably right.
You look the part. You certainly look the part.
But I feel a bit like your son or something now, you know?
A man and his manager.
Now let's get you dressed and downstairs.
Okay.
With 30 minutes till sound check, Wayne takes the opportunity to pose for photos to be used on Orlando's planned Live in the Lobby album release.
Sky City. Fantastic. Sky City. Finally arrived. The big moment. I'm very proud of Orlando as my manager. He's really done a great job. In fact, he's the one that's responsible for getting me to the top.
Thanks, Wayne.
Pleasure, mate.
It's been a pleasure.
I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is it's hard to see when you are up in Sky Tower. Yeah, feels great actually.
So we'll be starting with the slower numbers, moving into the faster kind of ones by the end. I'll press record when I hit the decks, when I get the songs going, I'll press record.
Right.
And we can release, you know, live in the
live CD, yeah.
So I was thinking Wayne Anderson live in the lobby.
That sounds good.
Let's do the sound check, set up the merch table and get the show on the road.
Oh, should I bring the tea with me?
You give it a go, eh?
It's now or never, come hold me tight. Now, let me hear what I did with my voice.
Okay, you go over there and I'll sort it out.
Where's my vocal? I want to know how, you know, I want to hear my vocal. I want to judge it for myself. So I know whether to hold it there or to hold it there, you know? Don't touch that.
Yep.
And that's what I want to get the level right to start with. I don't want to deafen them and I want them to enjoy it.
Yeah, we start.
Are they able to hear that?
So,
What do you think? Are they able to hear
I
that?
reckon about that loud. We just want to go ahead, I think, hey?
Do a different song, because otherwise you get sick of that song. Delilah.
Delilah? Track C.
I saw the light on the night that I passed by her window.
Sounds good, Wayne. Perfect. Don't change a thing. That's what it is.
What do you say? Perfect?
Perfect.
Perfect?
Perfect.
Okay.
Right.
Looks like the blend of this and the blend of that's perfect. This is great. We've got everything right now.
Yep.
Now that's on, isn't it?
Yep. Cool.
Coming up after the break, the national tour reaches its climax as Wayne finally realises his dream of performing at Sky City. And the Wayne Anderson merchandise gets overseas interest.
We sold all of the merchandise. Some strange Japanese man bought it all.
It may not be the theatre, but there's a good-sized crowd in the lobby ready for Wayne to entertain.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the last day of his national tour, Mr. Wayne Anderson, South Auckland's finest singer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to do some songs for you. I hope you enjoy them. Sing along if you know them. Well, she's all you ever want. She's the kind I like to flaunt and take to dinner. Well, she always knows a place. She's got style, she's got grace, she's a winner. She's a lady. Girl, oh, she's a lady. songs. I'm a little bit old, but I love these songs, and it's a fabulous chance to do it for you people. I'd like to do one more Tom Jones for you, called Help Yourself.
ケンジです。こんにちは。今日ホリデーで今ニュージーランドにいます。スカイタワーの前でミスター・アンダーソンを見ました。とてもエキサイティングでした。私は日本のミュージックカンパニーで働いています。ぜひぜひ私のボスに紹介したいと思います。
Over 7 weeks, we've witnessed a journey. 2 men on a mission to share their passion with the public. And though the journey may not have worked out how they expected, there's a quiet dignity to these men who refuse to give up on their dream and their self-belief.
This is the best day of my life, mate. It's finally happened at Sky City Theatre. 30 years.
What you don't even know, Wayne, is we sold all of the merchandise. Some strange Japanese man bought it all.
Is that right?
Yeah, $200. We're $200 richer, Wayne.
Unbelievable.
A month on from the tour, our camera crew caught up with Orlando and Wayne at Elmwood Retirement Village as they reflected on their journey.
So I guess it's come full circle for me and Wayne now.
Yeah.
We're back where we started.
It's a learning curve, so I mean next time's going to be better because you learn from your experiences. I mean we can only go, upwards from this point on. So I mean the second tour is going to be better than the first one because we learn from our mistakes. There were a few hairy moments there where I thought, gee, I wish this was going a little bit better, but some of the events that happened on the tour will be good stuff for my up-and-coming autobiography anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Mr. Wayne Anderson.
Good morning, folks. Great to be back. Great to be back from my international tour of New Zealand. We visited Rotorua and Wellington, but I feel good being back home in familiar surroundings. Yeah. All the people that have got my fan base is basically here. So yeah, it's great to be back. I was hoping to have my parents here today, but unfortunately they weren't able to make it. But I'm very fortunate to have my very best friend from school from 30 years ago, my very best friend called Glenn Adamson, and he's sitting over there at the back. Stand up and take a bow. This is Glenn, and in fact, come out the front, Glenn. Come out the front. Glenn and I go back about 30 years, actually, and yeah, this man here knows as much about music as I do, and he always gives me constructive criticism, and I value his opinions very highly, and I'm so glad he was able to come along and support me today. It's great to have him here. Thanks, Glenn. It's now or never, come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. Now or never, my love won't wait. When I first saw you, with your smile so tender, my heart was captured, my soul surrendered. I spent a lifetime waiting for the right time. Now that you're here, the time is near at last. It's now or never, come hold me tight, kiss me, my darling, be mine tonight. Tomorrow will be too late. It's now or never, my love won't wait. It's now or never, my wonderful big song to finish it on.
Orlando did ring up the other day and ask for his job back, which I was apprehensive about to start with, but that was before some damning evidence was brought to my attention. Going through security footage looking for an unrelated incident, we came across Orlando asleep in this very office while sole charge on a graveyard shift, and basically this kind of behaviour falls well short of what we're looking for here, and I had no choice but to turn down